Alright, so we went over the maintenance and install bag that I keep in the back, and now we're gonna go to my service bag that I keep here on the side. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the last video, and now we're gonna do another tool video of what I carry. If you're new here, subscribe. Just take the quick second to do that. Click that button. It's free, and like, comment, all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys carry. If you guys use Veto bags, what bags you use, because Veto makes like so many bags and everybody has their preference. These are just the ones that I go to. These are the ones that I like and that I carry. So yeah, we're gonna take a look into the MB3 now. It's by far my favorite bag because it's just a little bit bigger than the MB2, and you can carry probes, clamps. I carry a charging hose in there. I carry a lot of things. So that's been my favorite one. The MB2 is also a good choice if you want something enclosed where you don't want your tools exposed, and you want something small to do troubleshooting. I mainly use this to do service calls, troubleshooting, and small repairs. So that's more of like a daily use for me. And the backpack is more like the install maintenance bag type of deal, where I need like a bunch of stuff on the job site with me. And I try not to overload this one too much, but it's a good size and I have a lot of tools in there, and we'll check that out right now. All right, so since it's so windy out, we're gonna do this one inside the van here. Got some room back here, so there's my MB3. And let's start on this side. So I got a magnet here that I actually made. It's basically just a rubber magnet I got off of Amazon. So this is one piece, and then I ordered these rings, threaded rings, and it's a very strong magnet, and it's rubber, so it won't damage like the unit that you're working on. But you slap this on the side, and you use the hook from the bag, and you can hang your bag instead of leaving it on the floor. If it's wet on the roof or just dirty, you don't want to damage the bag itself, you can hang it. I also use this to hang manifolds, so put the little hook on, because some units you can't hook onto anything, and that's what this comes in handy with. And since it's a magnet, it sticks to the tools on the side, so I just leave it there. It never falls off. Link in the description in my Amazon tool list, and you can see how you can make one of these. So we got that. Refrigeration ratchet, a must-have. This is kind of cool. I got this not too long ago. The Klein. It's like a 3-in-1, I believe. So it's the flat and Phillips on one end, and then the Schrader core remover on the other. And I like that it has a little slide, because you can put it in your pocket without poking holes. I've done that so many times, so that's why I like this. Little Klein ratchet. I think this is called the electrician's ratchet, something like that. It has come in handy. It's just a little thumb type of ratchet, so in those tight spots where a nut driver won't fit or something, you can use this. It's a 1/4 and 5/16, and then you can put in, it's magnetic, so you can put in little bits in there, like for Phillips or flat. I have a pack in the front there, so this has come in handy a lot of times. There's the heart from Walmart. Like I said on the other video, very tight, will not loosen up on you when you're tightening or loosening something, so it won't slip. This jaw is very sturdy there. That's why I like this one. And again, this vice grip from Irwin. It's basically just a flat jaw type channel lock there. It's like the Knipex that everybody uses, but I just grabbed this one because it was, you know, at Lowe's when I went by, and it's come in handy so I don't damage anything if I want to use this instead of the wrench over there. And you need a brush, and I use them to clean coils on reach-ins. Let's move on to the other side. I have my tape there. So I got tape here. I got my little cheap measuring tape for when I gotta check out some stuff. Bit extender, like I said, I always have one, and usually I have a Phillips loaded on there already. Marker. And another police security flashlight. So like I said, they've sent out stuff to me, and this is one of them. This one I do like because it's rechargeable, so it takes a micro USB there, and it's just a pen light that I can fit on the side. So it's been, oh, it's actually dead. It's been good. I need to charge that after the video, so that's for that. That's one of the pockets that I love on this, is that I can put my pressure probes right there. So if I'm just checking a unit and I want to check pressure real quick, these are awesome. So these are, I prefer the Fieldpiece ones. I've had them for a long time and they work great. So now let's do the front. So I need nylog. I always seal caps and stuff with that, or flare nuts. We got sandcloth. I usually carry in this one or in both, just in case I gotta sand down ugly copper and I want to check like superheat, subcooling. That's what I carry it for. Solenoid magnet. You want to check if your solenoid's working, and you can manually open them. Charging T, because I have the pressure probes. So actually this is, you know what, this one has a flare. So this is a T, a swivel T, because I repair a lot of Cormax fittings. So I put one of these on there instead of changing out the Cormax fitting, because I don't want to like recover and just do all that process. This is simple. You put it on there and that's it. I don't even know if Cormax, if we have that locally, because it's something you have to find. It's a certain brand. It's not just a Schrader core. And then this is a little pack that I have for the ratchet that I was talking about. So it has flat, Phillips, and everything there. Leads for my Fieldpiece meter. So this is just to check like Molex connectors and tiny things like that, tiny electronics. And then these bit pockets are kind of deep, so sometimes they get lost in there, but I carry one of these. So this is a DeWalt one. It's a 3/8 by 7/16. So basically you can flip it over and use either one. And then I carry another little piece to it because I bought a pack that had these also. So that's reversible. This other one I have is a 1/2 inch, but it's for the other reversible bit that I keep inside. So I think that's it for that. I keep a knife here. I like that little location for it. It's just hooked onto the flap there. So this is just a box cutter knife. And here we got fuse pullers. I have this bag a lot when I'm checking electrical, so I carry one of those. And I had this set for a long time. So these are my Allen wrench keys, and I keep these in this bag for changing out motors. Again, I use these crescent wrenches. I talked about them in my last backpack video. Great, 8 sizes in one. It's from 5/16 to 3/4. Great for changing out or adjusting blower motors, removing bolts from like compressors and stuff. So that's awesome. This is a multi-tool that I like. Another tool that I've had in the other bag: needle nose, wire strippers, and crimper. Klein makes one exactly like this, except their crimper is better. So if you're looking for something like this, you can get this one or the one from Klein. This is a Walmart Hart brand. And then for the cutters on this one, when I'm cutting zip ties and wires, this is the cutter that I went with because it has the crimper that I like. Now it might look like Klein's, but it is Doyle, so that's going to be Harbor Freight, I believe. And it works just as well, so something I picked up there. 8-in-1 HVAC from Klein Tools. So again, thermostat screwdriver, flat, shredder cord remover, and then this is going to be like a hollow 1/4 inch and 5/16 nut drivers in this, flat Phillips, and then a 3/8 hollow. For quick use on this side, you got 5/16 and 1/4. It basically just slides in and out, so that's kind of cool. And some zip ties that I keep there. Magnetic jumper. K-type thermocouple for my meter to check temp, because I do a lot of refrigeration. And this is kind of the same stuff. Spare wires to make jumpers. Alligator clip when I'm trying to check something on my meter and I need to hold on to it. And alligator clip jumper. Some more sandcloth. And something I use a lot, shredder cords always leak on me, so to change them out, I always have these. I have 2 of these. I think this is what my supply house carries, so I picked up 2 C and D ones. They've been okay. And that's that. Now what's cool about this MB3 bag is this back pouch. Of course the hook too, but because there's a hook that goes here and it gets tucked away nicely. That's how I hang my bag on everything. But this pouch back here is just awesome. So what I carry here, I mean, it's meant to carry probes and clamps. So what I carry back here is a clamp. So this is my wireless clamp. I usually check superheat at least. And I like this Klein infrared, so it's also a thermometer. Like a probe thermometer, and it's also a infrared, so you want to check something real quick, you can use and has a laser infrared. And then if I need to carry my other clamp, I will, but most of the time I prefer to carry this. So in the other little pocket inside, I carry the Klein Tools thermal imager. This one's really cool. It's rechargeable, and I use it to check if my defrost heaters, like in freezers, are working without getting into the panel. And then if I want to check breakers to see if there's anything overheating, And anything you want to check temp with, you can check. Heat infiltration is a good thing for this, so you can check your doors and windows and stuff like that. Show the customer. This thing's really cool, and I just like how compact it is, because you don't even know it's in the bag, versus one of those big gun laser types, the ones that are like this but twice the size, you know. So that's all that goes in there. Now we get to the inside. So here I carry a hose to charge refrigerant when I'm with this bag. So it's just a long hose, a ball valve adapter, and the charging tee to hook up the pressure probe. So that's how I charge with this bag. And then I carry insulated screwdrivers just to be safe on the live voltage if I ever have to work on one, and just if I don't trust a certain circuit, you know. 11/32. That's something good to have that you can't get in a all-in-one. And then my pillbox. So I use this to carry all types of wire connectors and brass caps, wire nuts, stuff like that. And this is the drill of choice. It's not really a drill, it's just an electric screwdriver. So you won't strip a screw with this, and it works very well. This is just magnetic, so you can put whatever bit you need in there. And that's why I was saying that I have this 1/2" piece that can fit on this Malco bit. So if I need 1/2", I got 1/2". So Malco and DeWalt make these cool like reversible bits, and they're interchangeable. If you buy a DeWalt one, it most likely will fit with the Malco one. So that's that. And then the meter of choice for this bag is going to be the SC480. Now this meter is my favorite meter of their lineup. It's still small and compact, and it does everything. It does temperature, which I need a lot, but it also does phase rotation. So I've used that feature plenty of times, especially on startup, to help you know, my coworkers when they're trying to figure out the wiring. Continuity, ohms, amperage. I love that it has the clamp for amperage instead of having an adapter. So favorite meter right there. Those are the one that I would recommend for your daily use. And that's it, guys. So that's everything that I carry in the MB3. If you're looking for a strap, because these don't normally come with straps, because they're meant to be like handbags. Tough Built. This is a really cool padded shoulder strap that I really enjoy using, so that's what I put on there. And yeah, guys, so that's everything that I carry in the MB3. Favorite bag. Was hard to leave the MB2 because of how small that one is, but this one is, you know, slightly larger in all the right spots, and you have extra storage for tons of things. All right, so bonus part right here. This might just be me, because I do have a family business, so I kind of work for myself, and I thought, well, I got this free MB2 Blackout Edition, which I love, the blackout line. If they have an MB3 Blackout, I'm gonna get it. But I was like, what can I do with another MB2? So sometimes I get called in when I'm not home, and instead of running out to go get my van all the way if I'm far away, sometimes I like to stop and either help a tech, or I want to do a call but I don't have my tools. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make the MB2 my extra tool bag that I carry with me at all times. So in my personal vehicle we had an MB2. I love this bag. So quick little tour. Of course, you got your ratchet there, open-ended wrench, a good pair of channel locks there, brush to clean, well, 2 brushes, some side cutters there, a small screw for those thermostats, and then we got a little key set and some little bits for different sizes. And like I said, I use those Malco reversibles, so now I got a DeWalt 3/8 in this bag that I can use. Another little box cutter knife, some wire strippers, some regular ones, an all-in-one from Hart. This one's pretty decent, so it's a 6-in-1 with a 1/4 and 5/16. And then I got a screwdriver. I don't have an electric one yet, so this is what I have. It's kind of the same concept. It's just a magnetic holder there, and I got the Malco bit that I can use with 3/8 there if I need that. And then on the inside, my old thermometer. So like I said, I do refrigeration a lot, so and this is good for deltas on a AC unit too. So T1 and T2, you can do a difference. And this is another Fieldpiece meter. So that's Fieldpiece, and I used to use this a lot. It's my old meter to check like temperatures on walk-ins and stuff. So we got another meter, a voltmeter. And this is just a spare one that we had. Really old SC53. This one's just a basic meter. It does have temperature, but I can't calibrate it, and it's already like out of whack. That's why I have that one. But just standard microfarads, continuity, and volts. So that's what we got there. And that's really it for the MB2. It's a small bag. I love this bag though. So that's that. Again with the tough built strap. Super comfy. And of course I gotta have gauges. So in here I kept the blacked out gauges. Just put a little tape to give it color, and we got a ball valve adapter. And that's just for me when I'm on call and I don't want to go get my van and we need a quick check, or if a tech needs help, I'll go with my own tools. And that's just being like a business owner and thinking of like being on call 24/7 basically, you know. So that's what I keep in my personal vehicle, and that's also just for around the house probably. So that's that. So I hope you enjoyed the MB3/MB2 tool loadout. I've been pretty happy with that. Setup on both are on my MB3 that I use daily. And yeah, that's it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. If you're new to the channel, anything like that, please subscribe. And stay tuned. I have another video on my backpack that should be out already, and I have some more stuff coming up really soon. I gotta film a lot of stuff, and I think the other thing I've been asked for is like another van tour, so maybe we'll do that soon. Let me know, and I will see you guys.